Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 9 of our third season here at Riga FC. I'm the Custard Prophet and this is the Latvian job. Yes, we have won the league, it's happened, we're in the cup final and we almost had the results of all results in the Europa League. Let's jump into it. Right, so don't get concerned by the two losses that we've just had back to back. We haven't done that in a while, but I'm not too concerned at all. I'm not too worried. Lots and lots to get back on, but let's start with the results. The last time we were together was the 1-1 draw at home against Trabzonspor. Debatable whether that was deserved or not, but we got through it. We got a point out of it, and I felt second half we were really running at them, and maybe could have got something more out of it at the end, but they had the better of it at the start of the game. So maybe 1-1 is the right result. We played RFS next up, and I have to confess I thought nothing really was riding on this game. We won 2-1, goals from Brazil and Mbengwe. But after winning that game, we actually got the league win. We did it against RFS, which was particularly pleasing, so that was good. We followed that up with a 3-0 away win at Spartak's in the Cup. Callum McManaman, because he can play in the Cup, scored a couple, and Mbengwe with another goal, playing very, very well. Spartak's were next up again, almost the same sort of performance, 3-1 this time. Smoliev, Krollis and Pantelev with a penalty. We gave away a penalty for Ranger Smith. He's very neat. He arranges the stuff in his hotel room very, very well. Then we played Red Star away. Now, I was hoping to have a good start here and at least not a bad start, and we had possibly the worst start we could. We conceded a goal after 2 minutes with their first attack. We then gave away a penalty, a soft penalty on 5 minutes, so that was annoying. They scored that. We did score a goal straight after that, Krollis, and we looked good for the next 3 minutes until Barami got himself sent off. So first 10 minutes, we basically completely shot our foot off, which was annoying. But we weren't out of it. We had a few pot shots from distance. A few highlights we saw. Didn't quite manage to threaten them nearly enough, and they scored right at the end to make it 3-1. Disappointing that we weren't able to start a little bit better. I mean, if you take that first 10 minutes away and we still had 11 men on the pitch, I reckon we would have given them a good game. It was even despite the goals in that first part of the game. So then followed that up with a win against Latvia, 2-0. Mbengwe and Samoliev. This time Mashaninov was sent off, so it's just craziness everywhere. Then we played Meta in the Cup semi-final, 2-0 again, Mbengwe and Pantelev, and now we've just played Valmeria in exactly the same game. We're playing them for the third season running in the Cup final. We lost against them with a very, very rotated side. As you can see, Stankus had to play because we had no centre-backs anywhere. The bench was looking pretty ropey, but we had lots of chances. We should have won this about 4,000 times. Leo put the ball in the back of the net, and we had a number of really good chances. They won it with a direct free kick right at the end. I mean, we had our own several versions of this, but Tiddenberg's he found the back of the net. What can you say? So 2 losses in the league, a little bit disappointing. And then this was the result that completely surprised me. You can see we lost 1-0 to Arsenal away from home. Odegaard with an 89th minute goal. That's probably surprising. What might also be surprising is, they had more shots and stuff, but it wasn't the route that you would normally expect. And we were creating chances. We had 2 or 3 highlights. And on the 86th minute, we managed to play the ball through. Kigurs free through on goal. All he had to do was beat the keeper, and he just shot the ball straight at him. And we would have gone 1-0 up at that point, which would have been utter madness. I mean, could we have got the result if we'd have scored then? But from the corner, there was a corner, and straight from that corner, they went up the other end and scored. That was gutting. It was absolutely gutting. From thinking that we were going to win it to going 1-0 down all right at the end of the game in the space of a minute was, yeah, it was heartbreaking. But what a performance that was. Not so good going forward, but look how good we were defensively. Really, really pleased with that. Absolute fantasticness. So today we're coming back for the cup final against Valmeria. We've got a little bit of a rotated side. Well, not really, but there's a couple of players who can't play. Vapner is out, not that he would get a game, but the big miss is Iago Dinaskis, who is injured, unfortunately, for about the next week. On the bench, we are going to put Ravis Stankas, who is supposed to be, I mean, let's have a look at him. He's got good tackling, and his heading and marking are getting there. He's not the fastest man in the world. He's very balanced, though. Really good jumping reach, but terrible heading. That's an exciting one. But he's a potential 3, maybe 4-star level. I think the other one I want you to have a look at is the Erglis, the youngster, because I really feel he is really coming on now. Training wise, he's getting very, very good. Look at those green arrows. Finishing at 14 now, first touch at 13, acceleration at 14. He's had his first game, it was in the loss against Valmeria, but he is going to get a few more games at the end of the season, and we'll look to blood him a lot more next year, because I think what we have here is a player of supreme quality. We've got great training facilities at the club. So if we can give him game time and train him up, you think 3 years' time he could be leading the line for us, which would be awesome. Harold Erglis, you've heard his name here first. Right. I think that's everything. Oh, not quite. I don't think I told you this one. Alvis Janssens, remember him? He's on his way back just for 92 grand. I think that's really good. He can play all the way down the right side. He's Latvian, so he is going to provide us with some awesome options down that right side. So I'm pretty pleased with that, and he will be joining us for the start of next season. Let's get into it. Let's play our third cup final in a row. We've beaten Valmeria in the first one, lost in the second one. What are we going to do today? Is it going to be a problem that we're trying to play Kortakovs alongside Mishalinov? Let's go through the team though first. So, up front, leading the line, it's Mbengwe. Krollis is a little bit knackered. Mbengwe is scoring a lot of goals recently. It makes sense to put him in there. McManaman, he can play in the cups, so he is playing. He scored a lot of goals in the cups. He's on the left side. Leo is on the right. We're going to go with a double trouble duo. Zadam and Pantalev in midfield. Giliev just behind them with a back line of Kalinin, Meshaninov, Kortakovs at Savelniak with Ozils in goal. Ozils, I'm still looking for another goalkeeper to replace Ozils, not yet found them. There is the Valmeria goalkeeper is someone who is on my radar as a possible. I don't think he's really an upgrade though, and that's kind of what we want. So it may not be where we go. I think we're just going to not have to go with a Latvian player. Right, let's get into the match. Right, so this guy here is another player on my radar, Akrodere, a Nigerian forward. Looks the business actually at this level, not particularly fast, which is what's putting me off him, but he's scoring goals in the league. He's scoring a lot of goals in the league. Good finishing. I think he would provide us with a good option, and he's pretty solid in the air. So that's something we don't really have a lot of with our strikers. As far as I remember, Krollis is pretty short. Every single one of these games against Valmeria, we've been away from home. I don't know why that is. Come on, let's do this. So really slow start, nothing going on from anyone. So we're going to shoot on sight on, and we're going to play a bit wider and just hope to create a little bit more. One of the things. Oh, what the heck? Well, apparently nothing happening is. Me saying that causes them to score. We didn't even see this highlight. It just happened. So Tonsils, ball in, and we were talking about this guy's heading ability. And who did he jump higher? Well, it's our player who's supposed to be good in the air. Yeah, so that's annoying. 1-0 down. I'm not doing this again. If we lose 3 on the trot, that would not be good. Well, we've got a chance here on the right side. Pantalev into Savelnieks. And Mbengwe puts it over. Looks like they've got a chance on their right side. Peterson's ball in. It's in. Akradere, he has done us again. We do not know what to do with him. He was not. He was anonymous in the other game we played. He did not win a header, but typical. With 2-0 down, they've had 2 shots on target. Right, what a crappy first half. We've given up. Well, we've not been good enough. That's a start. They certainly are deserving of something. To be 2-0 down at this point, I feel that's, considering the number of chances, not particularly happy, but we've got to do a bit better. We have got to do a lot better than that, not just a bit better actually. I'm going to take the shoot on site. We are going to make some change. I'm going 2 up top. I think it's going to be a struggle to get back into this. And we're going to take Guliev. No, we're not. We're going to take Leo off, who is tired as a tiger. Going to put Mbengwe there, and Krollis is going to be going alongside Mbengwe. We'll put him as a deep line forward on attack. We're on attacking. Let's go a slightly higher tempo. Let's put it to him. Come on. What a dreadful first half. Right, another attack. Tonsilev. Guille. A lot of room there, and interesting bit of goalkeeping, but he does get it away. Ball forward, it's Mbengwe. He's been found. He didn't look like he had a clue what he was doing there, but he scored the goal in the end. He was like, he just looked like he was out for a stroll in the park. And also runs, starts on. I'll turn this way. Their defender didn't bother anyway. He was more confused than Mbengwe was, and we are 2-1 now. Come on, great start to the first half. What a change! Right, Ozils lumps it up. It's Mbengwe, but they've got it. This is worrisome. But Meshinov picks it up. I've said his name about 4,000 different ways. Lovely ball. Bit of play there from Krollis. Mbengwe loses it, but he's through again. Is he going to do a jinking run? Oh, Yakubu, Pantalev, Guliev. What was this? Oh my, what's going on? Are we going to get shot away? I really don't know. We've still got it. Oh, end of highlight. I feel we should have scored there. Is that it? Is that our chance? And Mbengwe's injured now. Christ. What have we got? What have we got to bring on? Callum McManaman could possibly play up there. I think we play Krollis there. McManaman there. He's tired. And Samoliev comes on there. Right. What disaster. Hopefully it's not a big injury for Mbengwe, because he is the one scoring the goals for us. I was wondering whether we put Erglis on. This is the perfect chance for him. Well, it's a chance here. We've not been getting these, which would be nice to. Pantalev does have a decent shot on him. Go on, mate. Oh, I hit the bar. Gah. Another chance from Pantalev. One of these has got to go in. Hit the bar. Or was that a save? That was a save. 2 great free kicks. We're putting the pressure on. Just haven't quite found the goal yet. Samuliev over the top. Some more tired legs out there. We are desperately going for it. So we're going to... Oh, Matt Pantalev is looking good here. We're going to move him into a central midfielder role. We're going to bring Zadam off and kick. Brazola is going to come on. On the right side, I'm going to bring on Maliarov. I think that's everything I can and want to do. And there we go. This will have to be it. We've tried everything. We're going to go wing backs now. We're going to be having them bombing up the pitch. Probably should have done this earlier. Push the line up a bit. Pressure them. and we'll shove it on very attacking. I know we haven't got the fastest people at the back, but, well, I mean, basically the player they've got up top, I don't know why I didn't think about that. He's slow, so he's probably not going to get us over the top. But we are looking very, very tired now. Is there a chance right at the end? Pantalev, ball in. And they've cleared it. But it's a highlight. That's not going to be it. Kalinin. It's Mishalinov. Chips it in. Doesn't find his man. Malirov. Guliev. It's into McManaman. Oh, why did you go across the goal, you prat? That was such an easy chance. Twice this has happened. We were watching on as Valmeria have beaten us again in a cup final, and they beat us in like twice in 2 weeks. What a disaster. I'm not watching that. Ugh. I feel yet again we just need to be a little bit better in front of goal. We saw 2 highlights from them, 2 headers into the back of the net. I think I've got to buy that guy, don't I? I need someone where when we put the ball in, they're actually going to head the thing. Losing Mbengwe, that was a big blow, because I think him and Krollis up top would have created something, but having an absolutely knackered McManaman up there, it didn't help. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We've won the league. We've got stuff still going on in the Champions League, in the Europa League. So we'll come back and we'll be stronger next time out. Ugh. 2 headers though, 2 bloody headers. Ugh, dear. Mbengwe is out for 5 weeks. Oh, that's a killer. Krollis is really struggling. He is really struggling. I wonder whether we actually start with Erglis. What do you reckon? I don't know. So we will be coming back, I think, for the home game against Red Star. We'll see where we are with everything. I mean, I'm hoping that there might be something on that, trying to get into 3rd place, but you never know. We've got some games in the meantime. All of these we should win, apart from the Arsenal game and possibly the Trabzonspor game as well. But we are trying our best here. As you can see, the draw against So what I didn't say is Trabzonspor beat Red Star away. So Red Star are near us now, and I don't see Red Star getting anything out of the Arsenal game. So will they get anything out of the other Trabzonspor game? I don't know about that. They might get a draw, maybe. But even if they get a draw, if we get a good win over them, that might be enough. Particularly as we didn't get smashed by Arsenal, because they could well be smashed in the other leg, couldn't they? Right then, folks. Well, not what I wanted, but it is what it is. We've tried our best. Yet again, at the tail end of the season, with the amount of games, injuries and stuff, and players getting poached, reducing the size of the squad, it doesn't help, and we are struggling. We've had this all 3 seasons trying to keep up, but we've failed again. But I'll get the balance right, I think, at some point. And we've won the league, which is the important thing. Cup final would have been nice to win that as well. And if Callum McManaman shot like a normal person, at the big gap straight in front of him, rather than trying to go across the goal, then we would be going to extra time. And I probably think we'd have won that if we had. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.